Let's be honest, if somebody wants to kill you with a knife, they probably will. Real knife attacks are not like in the movies. The attacker does not pull off the knife and say, let's fight. No, it's not like this. And if his goal is to kill you, he will just rush in and start stabbing. And even if you have something in your hand, for example, chair, the really few bruises are worth to trade with the stabs. That's why I don't really like the topic of self-defense, because there are no rules. You never know where it will happen, you never know who you will be facing, and you never know how far he will go. In my opinion, word expert is a little bit overused, and I don't know how somebody can call himself self-defense expert, because it's not like being a chess master. In the chess, rules stay the same. In the self-defense, nothing stays the same. Still, some people say that chair can help you against the knife. So, in this video, I'm going to test it. So, I make this sparring chair just for this video. It's padded, it's soft, but still keeping size of the normal chair. And because of that, we can make our test realistic, more or less. To make this chair, I use this PVC water pipes with some foam on the pointy spots and a lot of tips, as you can see. And we use this chair for most of the tests, but because I know some of you going to say that this chair is so light, it's so soft, so this is why we are not afraid to fight against this chair. So I decided to go one or maybe two steps further just for you. So when I was editing the sparring part, I could see some patterns, and I was training with different people and the patterns was repeating. So I decided to put them to the boxes. This was quite common. The attacker just ignored the chair, tried to close the distance quite fast, how fast he can, and start doing his thing. So chair could not stop him. Swing and miss, too slow to recover. And the defender swing once, misses, and it's over. The chair is not that fast and it's really difficult to reset. Grab and stab is another pattern. Attacker grabbed one of the legs or just chair, and now you lost your tool. So stabbing and cutting start. This one catch me off guard, I have to say. My opponent Lucas, he was just leaning on the chair, and when I just step in, boom, and hit me in the head, and probably this could knock me out. Yeah, it worked here, but this make me think that probably in the real life situation you would not be alone in empty room probably you would be with somebody, your family, or just people around you, or just some things around you. And when you make this kind of swing, maybe you could knock the wrong person before you hit the attacker, because he was holding in one hand. Really big chance that you're going to drop your chair. So he did it again. Again, I get hit, and probably this could knock me out. If not the first one, maybe the second one, or maybe third one. Yeah, but probably one of those hits could knock me out, because they was quite hard, even if this light sparring chair. For most of the scenarios, I was the attacker, but I decided to flip this around and see how it is to be a victim, and this is how I did. I think this scenario was quite interesting because this could happen. I stuck between a pillar and a table, and before I could leave the chair, I was already stabbed. And you know, you never know where you're going to sit in this kind of situation. Maybe you will be in the corner where it's nowhere to run. I think it's cool to train all those scenarios and, you know, get some different type of training, but probably the most realistic scenario could be something like this. So I run many scenarios with different people, and now I want to show you best of the best, in my personal opinion. And in these scenarios, I think the victims could actually survive. Most self-defense trainings happens in big open gyms. You got space, clean light, no obstacles. You can swing your chair how you want, you can run around. Basically, it's a sandbox. Just sitting here, waiting for someone to attack me. But in real life, you are in a restaurant or in home. Kids next to you, tables everywhere. You swing wrong once, and you can knock out your cousin, hit the wall, and drop your chair. I tested different chairs, heavy, light, aluminum, plastic. Heavier chairs are hard to move and it's easy to lose the control. One solid hit and you can lose your grip. In most of my tests, it wasn't a chair that helped the most, it was environment. Table, walls, pillars, those gave me a distance, and chair, it was just a tool to help me create a distance to run away. And now you might say, what if chair is wooden or metal, just heavier? Sure, heavier chair can hit harder, more weight, more impact. But this argument works both ways. Heavier means slower, and it's much difficult to reset and follow up with the second attack. Plus, you can lose the grip when you hit something. So yeah, if you land your hit, great for you. But if you miss, great for your attacker. And yeah, I know, those sparrings are not fully realistic, but no training is. Only real situations are realistic. And we got only the sparrings, but at least this gives us something to think about it. You don't have to believe everything I said, but let's look for statistics. So let's talk numbers. Most real knife attacks last less than 30 seconds, and average number of stabs is between 4 to 8. That's 4 to 8 chances to bleed out in half a minute or less. In over 70% of the cases, the victim didn't see the knife before it hits, and there was no time for reaction or use any sort of technique. Even trained people like police or military fail to stop the attacker in 60% plus of simulations. So yeah, chair can buy you a little bit time, but it's not a golden card. Don't count on it that this will save your life. I will give you some sources so you can check it by yourself and dig a little bit deeper and do it. Don't take just my words for it. You will often hear instructors saying that chair have 4 legs, so it's more chances to hit or stab your attacker. And this sounds smart until you try it. Four legs, there is 4 things attacker can grab. And for some reason, most of the people think that they are ninja commando and they're going to be ready right away and the chair will magically appear in their hands. But you know, in the reality, the attacker is more ready than you, and before you react, he's already next to you and starts stabbing. So yeah, but you can believe what you want. And here's the reality no one talks about. Chair legs are short. Most of the time they are shorter than human arm. And even me, I can just reach out to grab the chair and stab it, and these legs are not even close to me. And I am not the tallest person in the world. I am only 173 centimeters. So yeah, and for some reason, most of the time, people assume that the attacker is completely idiot. And normally, when people see the obstacle, chair, they want to remove it. And if I can't remove it because this guy is holding, because this guy wanna fight me back, and if I just do this and this thing cannot hit me hard anymore, then we start wrestle. And when we start wrestle, oh, I can see he hold the chair, boom, his fingers. And if we fight more because something, I cannot hit him this, I don't have to be precise, I don't have to do fancy stuff. I can just swing my hand like this. And how many times I can swing this in the 1 second? A lot. So when we fight, boom, 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 and even if we fight and wrestle and this thing will hit me a few times in the head, and this happened a few times in my sparring, then I don't know if it's a good trade, because if this thing can hit me, then it means I can stab him, cut him, and everything else. And of course, if you are lucky, 1 hit is enough. So the stabbing theory is cool until you try it, and when somebody just straight the arms forward, then the theory disappearing like this. Damn it. Damn it. Like this. I'm not a master. I'm not trying to sell any magic techniques. I'm just someone who gets curious, run a bunch of tests, and trying to ask better questions. Because when it comes to violence, blind beliefs can get you killed. So test things, doubt things, think yourself, and when it's possible, just walk away. This is it. Thank you for watching. See you next time.